Hello, Starshine, and welcome to Beauvais Crochet. I'm so glad you're here. All right, first things first, we are going to do a wind. I have got my Bernat Pipsqueak here. I used this for a bucket hat for a bunny, and I used it for some dragon wings. And now it's time for weekly whips. And first up is this dragon from Mama Made Minis. She is done. She is adorable. I love these patterns. She has all of her limbs this week. She's got her arms, she's got her cute little tail, and she's got her little fluffy wings. I love the Mama Made Minis patterns. They always make me happy and they always turn out so cute. And this little lady is no exception. Big fan of these patterns. They work up fairly easily once you understand what's going on, and they're just adorable. They're just adorable. Every time I'm always very pleased with the end result. So big fan of these patterns, big fan of this dragon. All right, number 2 is also completed. This was not in the works last week, except in my head. I had decided that I wanted to make my younger daughter a bunny, and my older daughter claimed the first one. So I tried again with a new pattern. This is the bunny from the Friendly Red Fox. It's supposed to be a squishy. I used that yarn that I used for the first bunny. I think it's, based on research, probably Big Twist, Posh, perhaps. Wanted to give it another try in a new project, see if I like it any better. This did not solidify my faith in that yarn, but it did use up basically all of it. So experiment succeeded. This pattern did not quite turn out like the original. I don't know if it's largely because of the yarn difference. I used the recommended hook, but I redid this face so many times. Here's a montage. I redid this face so many times. And I think we're just going to leave it here. One major difference I saw between the two patterns is that my bunny's forehead is just big. Um, and so I added the bow to kind of distract from that a little bit. And I think it worked out. So that's the final iteration as far as I'm concerned. I've done the face so many times. And I've shown it to my youngest daughter, and she has not expressed any dramatic interest. So I've got time to change the face again if I feel like it. But I think this is probably where we're going to settle, just because I've tried so many other options. I don't know that I can improve upon it. I am curious whether it was the pattern or the yarn I used or my tension or what the big difference was, because I intentionally understuffed the body like she suggested, and it just doesn't look quite as squishy. So there's a piece of me that's tempted to try this pattern again at some point with a different yarn and see if that makes it more aligned with the original picture. But we'll see. On to new projects. All right, a big project that I was working on last week is the eyeglasses holder that were all over my feed. I completed all 4, and I actually think they turned out really cute. I can understand why they're viral. I'm not sure if I did it the way the original pattern intended, but I feel like it worked out okay, and it's pretty cute. And not gonna lie, adding the glasses in just takes it to a whole nother level. I don't think I'll make another one of these, but these worked out pretty cute. I'm actually a fan, and I'll never do another one. All right, my last little creation this week is an amalgamation of a couple different things I wanted to try. I've been seeing some crochet critters that have squeeze balls in the middle, and I saw this at my local Dollar Tree. Decided to pick one up and give it a try. I had seen on a post that if you leave bigger gaps and more frequent gaps around your critter, the balloon is less likely to explode, as opposed to one gap where all the pressure is coming out the mouth, for example, or the nose. And so I wanted to just give it a try. And so I just kind of made this holy ball. It squishes. I like it. It does pop out in multiple places, so hopefully it's not sending all the pressure in one place. I think I was worried the holes would be too small, but once I actually finished it, they are significantly larger than I had anticipated. I'm not quite sure what kind of critter I could make with this. With holes this big, my brain said these are almost like gooey teeth or something. Hopefully I'm not the only one who sees that. But I'm not quite sure what kind of critter I can make with a bunch of holes around. And then I decided I would try my hand at surface crochet, and I tried to do a heart on the top, and it didn't quite turn out the way I expected it to, and that's okay. This I am enjoying though. So if you crochet at all and you have access to that, it's worth a shot. Although I will say, the box says that this ball glows in the dark, and I guess, oh, look at that. I didn't think it did. Okay, that's a whole other level. Okay. I guess it does glow in the dark. Look at that. Huh. Color me impressed. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this information that the ball does in fact glow in the dark. I had my daughter test it out in the bathroom and she said it didn't, but I guess it does. I now know that if you put in multiple holes, it will work. Yeah, I'm just collecting information at this point. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. This is fun. I am enjoying this. I don't necessarily like the feel of the squeeze ball, but the yarn is very nice. All right, and that's all I have this week. I'm not really starting any projects at the moment, so it's just short and sweet. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and have a great week.
Thanks for hanging out.